Hello guys, welcome to Super Sales Gaming, and this is my preview of Derby County versus Liverpool, 7:45 in the EFL Cup at the iPro Stadium. A huge game for Derby. Their form has been absolutely atrocious just of late. They're 20th in the Championship, 8 matches played, only 6 points on the board. For Liverpool, it's going quite well this season, just as recently. We go back a couple of weeks when they lost 2-0 against Burnley. We'll talk about their results after that. They're 6th in the Premier League, played 5, got 10 points, which they'd be quite happy with out of 15, so it's not too bad of a start. The last win for Derby County was a win against Carlisle United, and that was actually on penalties in this competition. They then went on 3 back-to-back defeats, 1-0 against Burton, 2-0 loss against Newcastle, 1-0 loss at home against Ipswich, and then drew with Bristol City at the weekend. So they're on really bad form at home. The last 2 games at home, they've not scored, and they've lost both games. So huge time for them tonight, a massive game for them. And we know Jurgen Klopp doesn't always field the youngsters in this competition. He likes to field quite a strong 11 because he likes this competition, which is, to me, what it's all about. At the end of the day, silverware is silverware. Football, you want to win things. Simple as that. Talking about Liverpool's season so far and how quickly it's just turned. They lost 2-0 against Burnley in that completely one-sided game, guys. I mean, that's not me because I'm a Liverpool fan saying that. That's because you look at the stats. 80% possession was absolutely ridiculous. It's like a video game. It's ridiculous. But they still lost 2-0 at the end. They then went on to Burton Albion in this competition, won 5-0. Tottenham then played Liverpool, drew 1-1. Liverpool probably should have got more than a point in that game. They then defeated the champions, slayed the champions 4-1, and then went on to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in what was a very, very good game. Quick talk about that game after I tell you what's next for both teams. Derby County take on Blackburn Rovers at home, so back-to-back home games for them. And Liverpool are at home against Hull City at the weekend. So like I say, massive game for Liverpool, massive game for Derby County indeed. Derby really need to get some breeded confidence in their squad. It doesn't look like a comfortable squad. They've done well the last 2 seasons. I think they've been on the playoffs the last 2 seasons, and you know they've done quite well. They have done quite well just recent times, but under Nigel Pearson, it just looks like lethargic football. The players don't look up for it. Is it Nigel Pearson that's the problem? I mean, we've seen this at Leicester when they were battling in the relegation battle, during the time under Nigel Pearson in the Premier League. And I'm a bit unsure on Nigel Pearson for Derby. I must admit, I don't think he's much of a motivator in such a manner, because we'll see that. And throughout the season, that's if you don't get fired before halfway point. But we'll see that, and we'll see how much passion he's got for the game, because if his team's struggling, you want to see a manager that's up on his feet, giving orders, etc. As for Liverpool, they're on good form, very good form. Sadio Mane is, for me, their player of the season so far. He's been absolutely phenomenal. It's his pace. His pace is electric. Gets the ball, gets a through, but he's on to that. He's gone. Their performance against Chelsea was good. First half was very good. Second half weren't as good as the first half performance. They had to defend a hell of a lot more, but boy did they do that. You feared when they conceded that goal. I think Jurgen Klopp feared it himself. I think when they conceded the goal against Chelsea, you thought, hold on a minute, they're going to blow this. But they didn't. They proved us wrong, which was a good thing. But this game itself, I'm expecting it to go one way. I'm expecting Liverpool to go on and win the game, of course. But there might be 1 or 2 problems. Who knows? Defensively, Derby are going to know that defensively Liverpool aren't that great set pieces or anything like that. So that's one of the things they'll probably aim for. As for Liverpool, just scoring goals against Derby is what they've got to aim for, because at the end of the day, Ipswich have been there, and the other side has said they've been there the last 2 home games they've had. They lost 2-0 and 1-0. Derby ain't been able to score in front of their own fans. So the game plan for me would be Liverpool continue the high press, continue the rock and roll sort of style football, whatever he calls it, and yeah, just go for that. But Derby County versus Liverpool, guys, remember to drop a comment below. And remember, this isn't just the gaming channel. We'll have previews, reviews and everything else on here as well, which is pretty awesome. So it's a mixed bag. So if you do like this kind of stuff, remember to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you very soon for more. See you later, guys.